Grew up in Northeast Philly. I used to watch wrestling, WWF, WCW. That was era of the heavyweights. Then I turned on ECW one night and I saw Rey Mysterio flying around, and I never saw anything like that before. That's what really got me to thinking, you know, maybe I could do this professionally. Came to the Ring of Honor school. I initially trained under CM Punk. Later on, trained under Austin Aries. About a year or so later, I met Bryan Danielson, and Bryan Danielson, I think, really put the steps in motion to unlock my full potential in wrestling. I had to take some time off, took a whole year off actually, over this past 2008-2009 because of concussion problems. Got to the point where it was so bad I would get out of bed and I would see 3 of everything. I would be in the ring. I remember specifically a lights out match with Chris Hero where I got knocked out 2 seconds into the match. I had double vision the entire match. It was a good 6 to 7 months before I could start working out again. I waited till the time was right, till my head could take it again, and now I'm back 110%. Hope to gain respect from everyone this time around. The fans, my peers, Ricky Reyes. This has been going on for a long time with me and Ricky, other younger guys in the sport. Ricky likes to, some would call it pull rank on people. Ricky likes to throw his weight around. When guys like Delirious are taking young guys under his wing and showing them a better way, Reyes is just trying to hurt everyone. Reyes likes to take advantage of younger guys in the sport, injure them, send them packing on their way out. There's definitely no place for that in pro wrestling respect. Honestly, this isn't just for me, but this is for everyone in pro wrestling respect. This is for all the young guys, this is for all the new guys, this is for my peers too that have been here with me for a long time. That was the past, that was old guard, the things that Ricky Reyes has done. He's come back into the States, he thinks he's going to pick up where he left off. He really has another thing coming. This is not going to fly in pro wrestling respect.
Shimmer Champion Mischief debuted in 2001 for Gateway Championship Wrestling, launching a career for the screaming goth banshee that would see her take on and defeat champions across the country and the world, male and female alike. Flexible, agile, and hard-hitting, the screams from the edge of the netherworld intimidate most, and the diabolic chaos caused by the green mist get the rest. Last time at Respect, the NWA Women's Champion defeated the debuting Jamelia Craft, but tonight, the Scream Queen teams with longtime colleague Daisy Hayes to obliterate Hayes' first 2 students in Respect's first ever women's tag team match.
I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa. I've been a wrestling fan all my life. Iowa's a big wrestling state. I wrestled from elementary to early middle school. I saved up all my money I could so I could move out to Pennsylvania and start the Ring of Honor Wrestling Academy. 2005 is when I started training, and it was with Austin Aries. 5-6 months with him. Aries went away and Brian took over the school. My first match was May 2006. Everything in wrestling, especially in Ring of Honor, has been a major dream come true. Being able to wrestle on pay-per-view, being able to wrestle against names that come up to me and give me great advice. It's what wrestling means to me. It's all about learning. It's all about becoming better than what you were before. At the first show, everybody had high expectations. The pressure was on, honestly. It was a big disappointment, really. My own teammates, they dropped the ball, but I can't necessarily blame them. It was kind of shady on Hagedorn's part. I think he'd come back and want to show some integrity for a change. No integrity. No one wants to be on a losing streak. No one wants to lose twice. The same person, more importantly. I don't care if Hagedorn has the same partner. I don't care if he has a different partner. I'll have a different partner more than likely, and we will not disappoint.
The happy hippie health nut Daisy Hayes has shown throughout her 9-year career that she either perseveres with her huge heart or punches yours. Starting in the Midwest and going around the world, Daisy has earned her keep and maintained a reputation of the utmost integrity. Tonight, she represents the ROH Wrestling Academy as one of its head trainers when she faces her first student in what may be the final lesson. Ricky Reyes is no stranger to the alumni of the ROH Wrestling Academy. A former trainer at the Inoki Dojo himself, this former ROH Tag Team Champion carved out a niche for himself years ago in Ring of Honor by systematically targeting every student he could. Tonight, he brings a decorated career of worldwide experience to the ring with him as he fights the man representing all whom Reyes has disrespected. High energy, an unpredictable yet scientific style, and a better left untouched dark side have defined the 9-year career of the insane savant known simply as Delirious. Just completing a tour of Japan last year, the 2006 Survival of the Fittest winner can take to the air just as well as the mat. As head trainer of the ROH Academy, tonight Delirious looks to put the Cuban crippler in his place.
I was born 3 months premature with my twin sister. I spent the first 4 months of my life in intensive care, fighting from day one. I had surgery after surgery. I had a tracheoplasty and a palatoplasty, which involved taking my ribs out to reconstruct my throat and the inside of my mouth, tracheotomy and chest tubes to help me breathe. By the time I left the hospital, my mother was told I'd have 4 years to live. I wouldn't be able to walk, I wouldn't be able to talk, I'd be deaf and blind basically. But I'm a fighter with the heart of a heavyweight. I made sure I was an active kid all the time. Football, baseball, anything I could do to keep moving. Doctor said I couldn't do it, made me want to do it that much more. Basketball, anything I could do. And come high school was really when I set my focus towards pro wrestling because I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I joined the wrestling team thinking that helped, and it absolutely did. I attended the ROH Wrestling Academy in 2005 with classmate Rhett Titus, and was fortunate enough to train under two-time former world champion Austin Aries. Finally got to make my debut, 2005, against Ricky Reyes. Not exactly the way you want your debut to go, that's for sure. Eventually, I won the top of the class trophy. After I lost it though, a little bit of a downfall. It wasn't exactly going well. I needed a big change, not just in wrestling, in my life in general. So I tried a lot of different things, try and find where I fit in. And it just led me to the Yukon. There, I really started to hone my craft. I learned the lifestyle of a lumberjack, just something I really took to. Not only in the ring, but out of the ring, finding something that I just love doing other than wrestling. It helped me find a great way to just combine the two and really reset my focus in wrestling and just push and drive even harder. Because when you're in the woods, no matter how big a tree is, you can knock it down. And it's the same thing in a ring. No matter how big your opponent is, you can chop it down. And I may never be the biggest or the strongest guy in the ring, but that's not going to stop me from trying. And that's what this Elevation Lottery is all about. Because I want to get in the ring with some of the top-notch competition in the world. And I want to see if I have what it takes to stand with them. Missing the first Pro Wrestling Respect show really ate me up. That's why I can't wait to get out there in this Elevation Lottery. I'm so happy it's against Mr. Ernesto because we've had something we needed to settle for a while and never really got to settle it one-on-one. We finally do, and I'm going to get in there. I'm going to chop Ernie down in size, so mark my words. And I'm going to get in there at the main event of the next show and mix it up with the best competition in the world. Albeit Delirious, Ricky Reyes, who I still have a score to settle with. I just want to get out there and match my skills with the best wrestling has to offer.